Hi, welcome back to Journey into Stories. Today we're going to do our follow-up puppy picks for August 2025. We're starting with Sophie's book, and she chose for me The Ghost Rider by Julie Clark. It starts in 1975 when the Taylor family is shattered one night when two of their three siblings are murdered, and Vincent is accused of murdering his siblings. And he lives with this throughout his life. Everybody talks about it. Everybody just assumes that he's the one that killed his brother and sister. He becomes a very famous horror writer. And then you learn about Olivia, who is a ghost writer for a living. She is on the brink of financial ruin as she's offered to ghostwrite Vincent's book. She keeps it hidden from everybody that she knows that she's actually Vincent's daughter, and she decides to go ahead and accept the job where she's going to ghostwrite his last novel. She thinks it's going to be a horror novel, and he actually tells the story of what happens that night 50 years previously. It was so interesting, kept me guessing. I had theories that, of course, I was wrong about, which I like being wrong. Twists and turns. I also enjoyed the books right here. It says Julie Clark wrote The Last Flight and The Lies I Tell. I also enjoyed both of those books written by her. But overall, I give this 4 stars. I highly recommend this book, and it just was a lot of fun how the past caught up with the present and how we found out exactly what happened that night in 1975. And she interviews different people that were around at that time that knew her dad and everything. So it was really a good book. Soph, you did good by me, honey. You picked a good one. 4 stars, and I'm going to do a little bit of a pause on these puppy picks because I have a whole list of the 2025 books I need to get to. I have about 20 I still need to read, so I want to focus on those, plus other books that are coming in that I'm really excited to read, and some that I already have read that I need to tell you all about. But I'm going to give them a little bit of a vacation, just like with any career job. People get vacations, so they're going to go on a little vacation, and but they sure will be back in the near future, to pick some more of my Book of the Month backlist books. So, Soph, you did good. You want a cookie? Soph. Yeah, she's so over this. So, Ghostwriter, Julie Clark, loved it. Hi, I don't know how long this is going to last. This is like the 6th take with Indie. Indie chose King of Ashes by S.A. Cosby. There he goes. We'll see if we can bring him back in a minute. He's not interested. Lucky for me, I enjoyed the book a lot more than Indie wants to stay with me. This, I gave a 3-star. I also listened to it on audio. I think I was having a little difficulty when I first started this book, a little slow, and I think it's because I came down from a book that I'm going to talk about in the future that I was reading. But this is about a family, which I love family stories. It's about 3 siblings, Roman, Dante, and Nevaeh. They all live in Jefferson Run, Virginia, the family, and they own a crematorium. Roman has moved to Atlanta, though, and he gets a call one night from his sister Nevaeh saying their father is in a coma. So he's a very successful financial advisor of some kind in Atlanta. He's very well-to-do, and he decides to go home. And when he gets there, he realizes he needs to help out his family. He helps them with financial things and some other things I'm not going to get into. He helps his sister with the business, the crematorium, which was kind of creepy and interesting to learn about everything that they were doing. You also are a little back in time. I don't recall how many years, but you're learning a whole different story that's going on. There's a mystery around the family. By the end of the book, you find out what that mystery is. and it was such a turn that I didn't see coming, and I enjoyed thoroughly. So I actually would probably give this 3.5 stars. There were some things that kept it at a 3-star, but the main mystery around this book I really, really enjoyed. I enjoyed that part of the story, the one part from the past, a lot more than what was happening in the present. And then at the end, it brought me to tears with what happened with a family member, one of the siblings. So I got very upset by that. But I enjoyed this. King of Ashes, love the cover. Happy that I got to this. At least I've gotten to one of S.A. Cosby's books, but Razor Blade Tears will be on my upper shelf to get to sooner than later. I really, really enjoyed my time with this. So, like I said with Sophie, we're going to take a little bit of a break for them so I can get to my other books that I have to focus on because I put them on a certain list for a reason. I want to get to them. So Indy's gone for the count, but I think we got a good picture of him with the book. So with that, take care of yourself, take care of one another, and until the next video, guys, bye. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.